What's good, Hawk family? What's good? It's your boy back in the building, man. Ready to talk some more Atlanta Hawks basketball off-season edition. Let's talk about this off-season so far, man. So far, the playoffs are looking good, man. Let me dap in on the playoffs real quick. Playoffs looking real good. Um, Exciting games. Y'all know me, I'm a Hawk fan, so I can't wait for the Mavericks to get eliminated so I can stop hearing Nick Wright speak on Luka Doncic. um Speaking of the playoffs, we saw the Utah Jazz get eliminated. Now we're seeing the little trade rumors going out and about Rudy Gobert, about Donovan Mitchell. Um And as usual, outlets like Bleacher Report and all that have us trading for Rudy Gobert, us giving up our good young talent for Gobert, which I don't know why they always try to fleece us, but let's keep it real. Rudy Gobert on the Atlanta Hawks, to me, replacing Clint Capella, to me, is really not that much of an upgrade. Um, uh, you saw, if you watched the Utah Jazz playoff, just go back and go look at what the pundits was saying about the Utah Jazz. It was Rudy Gobert. He was getting exposed in the playoffs. How? Because as you can see, and same thing with the Miami Heat, like what they did, everybody playing small ball right now in the playoffs. I mean, you don't really see a lot of bigs, a lot of 7-footers getting that much run in the playoffs. And you saw Utah Jazz, they got exposed. They was picking out Rudy Gobert, trying to get him to come out there to the perimeter, and it didn't work good for him. Why Quinn Snyder kept him in the game, who knows? But to me, getting Rudy Gobert is to me it's a push. Why? And he make way more money than Clint Capella. Now, granted, Gobert, he might be good for us in the regular season, you know, where bigs really play a factor in the regular season. But let's keep it real, guys. Look at the playoffs. That's what we need to be looking at. What is the wave of the playoffs? And what we're seeing it's a lot of small ball being played in today's playoffs. And the teams that's standing, I mean, if you take out DeAndre Ayton, I'm trying to think, what good 7-footers are getting a lot of burn in the playoffs, you know? Um, and like, but don't get me wrong, the big players, tall players with length, I should say, are needed. And that's what we lack. But I would not trade for Rudy Gobert if I'm the Atlanta Hawks. If I'm Travis, I don't make that move. If I'm gonna make a move, it's gonna be for Donovan Mitchell. It's gonna be for Donovan Mitchell. If I'm going for somebody off of the Jazz, I'm going after Donovan Mitchell. I'm going after a player who commands a double team. Okay. And I see my boy Dominique said the Suns and the Bucks use bigs like Lopez. And that's what I was saying. Like, and that's why I said, don't get me wrong, you still need length, but the days of players like, let's see, what can Brook Lopez do? Brook Lopez, what can he do, Dominic? What can he do that Gobert can't do? I'll tell you what Lopez can do. Lopez can shoot for anywhere on the court. Gobert doesn't have a three-point shot. Gobert don't have a mid-range shot. He don't have an elbow shot. You feel me? He can stretch the floor unlike Gobert. Okay. And JaVale McGee is a backup. So he's not a starter. I'm speaking starting. Starting. So, and even if he just, like you said, he just shoot threes. But the thing is this, you got to respect it because he can shoot it at a good clip. So guess what? When you look at a Gobert, when you look at a Clint Capella, on the offensive side, we playing 4-on-5. We playing 4-on-5 on offense because you don't ain't nobody gonna watch Clint that he not leaving the paint. He's staying right beside the paint. Same thing for Gobert on the offensive side of the ball. They not leaving. So everybody know whoever guarding them, they can cheat. You know what I'm saying? Unlike a Lopez, where whoever guarded him has to respect his 3-point shot and had to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, man, Brook Lopez was a baller for the Nets. People forget that. That dude wasn't no bum when he played for the Nets. Matter of fact, I still think he the Nets all-time leading scorer, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? But I will take if I had to get him or if I had to go for Gobert or Donovan Mitchell, I'm gonna take Donovan Mitchell. I think Donovan Mitchell help us out more than having Rudy Gobert. And what I would do, I would go in the draft and try to find me a 7-footer in the draft, and I just run it back with Capella. You know what I'm saying? Run it back with Capella. Still got a Conwu. I would go on the draft and try to address that. Maybe in the second round, we can find us a little 7-footer that we can draft in the second round, not a guaranteed contract. Go and send him to College Park, put him on a two-way, send him to College Park, let him develop, bring him out, let him get a little bit of burn when we're going against teams with a lot of length, a lot of size. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't address it in the trade. I wouldn't even wouldn't trade for a Gobert. Now, free agency, maybe if you get you see a big out there, if you see a big out there, a backup big, we can kick the tires on the DeMarcus Cousins. I think he on a 1-year deal. He looked outstanding for the Nuggets, kicking the tires on the McGee if he decided to leave, you know. Because remember, we just need somebody to play the backup role. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Clint Capella. If you're gonna make a trade, Clint Capella got to go. If you're gonna make a trade, you feel me? So, you know how that go. But I think Donovan Mitchell will be a good addition to the team, man. That gives us somebody else who demands a double team. You know what I'm saying? So they just can't focus on Trae Young. Don't get me wrong. I was on Twitter today, and people saying give it time. Listen, man, I'm all about trying to, build organically. You would like to build organically, but I mean, how much time do we have here? How much time are you willing to wait? And you still got to hope that those players develop into the player you think that they're going to be. So why sit here when you can? If there's a NBA All-Star that's available, you have to kick the tires on that. You have to kick the tires on a Donovan Mitchell. You're doing your team a disservice by not at least entertaining. What would a Donovan Mitchell look like on this team? What would a Donovan Mitchell trade look like? You got to at least entertain that. Kick the tires on that, man. And yes, we do know that will give us a smaller backcourt on the defensive side of the ball. But I mean, we got to take the good with the bad. I don't think there is anybody out there that's available that we can go and get that's going to be 6'5", 6'6", a good defender, can score the ball, do all that. I don't think that type of player is available. You know what I'm saying? So, I think Travis gonna have he gonna have a difficult offseason because the free agents are not that good. The big time free agents are really not big time players. Like Zach LaVine's not gonna turn it. We add Zach LaVine. Ain't nobody gonna think we a championship roster adding Zach LaVine. Adding Donovan Mitchell. Who knows? Probably gonna depend on who we have left. But they're gonna point out, okay, the defense is gonna have a lot of defensive issues. True, that's facts. But we'll be a hellified team on offense. I tell you that. We will be a hellified team on offense. I would tell you that. Donovan Mitchell give us a player who will attack the basket. You know what I'm saying? That will give us a player who can attack the basket. I mean, Kevin and Hunter, they don't do that. They don't attack the basket and get to the free throw line like that. Donovan Mitchell will get this. He'll attack. He can finish at the rim. I mean, he a primetime player, man. And you have to do your due diligence on a Donovan Mitchell deal. Now, I was talking to my homie analyst, and what if Travis stands pat? And because it's really nothing out there to be a game changer. Are y'all willing to go to run it back with the same roster minus what? A couple additions here, a couple additions there? That might be an option, because we might not we might not have I mean, fellas, I'm just saying, man, I don't really see. I like Donovan Mitchell. I really don't see us adding anyone that's going to make us a championship roster. Um, they got us tied to Ben Simmons, and I'm just like, Ben Simmons, great on the defensive end, but then that just gives us another player who can't score the ball, man. That give us bro. I can't even imagine having Ben Simmons. You got Ben Simmons. You can't. There's no way you could play Ben Simmons and Clint Capella at the same time. Um, that would be a disaster. Um, the, you could play Ben. You could play Ben at Let's see. Well, let me see this. Let me say it like this. What's an advantage to having Ben Simmons? Let's see. The pros is this. You could play small ball with Ben, and Ben Simmons could be your 5 or your 4 in small ball with Collins if we keep him, unless Collins is part of the deal. But you could run small ball with him with Ben Simmons, Jalen Johnson, right? Don't forget about him. Um, Ben Simmons gives us another legit ball handler on the court. We get a legit ball handler on the court. Ben Simmons will attack the basket. He'll make some plays, but you can't. Man, our perimeter shooting is going to be slim to none because you cannot have him and Capella on the court. So Nate will have to come up with some type of rotation, because I don't see a way where you have Ben Simmons and Capella, 2 dudes who can't shoot the ball. Like, that's crazy to me, man. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. But you can't have Ben Simmons and Capella on the court at the same time, like I said. So I mean, fellas, listen, we might just have to be satisfied with running the back with our core players. Maybe hopefully Travis can solidify our bench, give us some good vets. But guys, let's be honest. Is there any player out there that's available that you got a warm and fuzzy about? I mean, it's man, it's gonna be it would be real difficult to make a move that could make us a championship contender. I mean, really, I'm hoping we see that jump in development with Kevin Huerter and DeAndre Hunter. Maybe that would help us a lot if we could get a big jump. If DeAndre Hunter could give us 21 points a night like he did in the playoffs against the Heat, that'd be a major move right there. But I really think I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I don't think we're gonna do nothing major. I do believe that Travis will kick the tires on some of these moves, but I don't think he's gonna do nothing, because when you look at these trades that these Bleacher Reports and all them are putting up, bro. I mean, I look at these trades, I'd be like, well, how do we win? Why are we getting fleeced? I mean, even a trade for Anthony Davis. I saw one. Why would we trade for Anthony Davis? Why would we trade for a guy who can't give you 60 games a season? Why? When we already got Hunter, who can't give us 60 games a season consistently. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I will say about Travis, even though I'm not a big fan of Travis, but one thing I will say is he will not make a move and get fleeced. You know what I'm saying? We haven't been fleeced on any move he made yet, any trade. We haven't been fleeced. But his free agent additions that he did last year made 0 sense whatsoever. We got murdered by the Bucks last year in the playoffs, and he goes and get Gorgie Dang. Y'all done heard me complain about this before. He goes and gets Gorgie Dang, and then he go and get TLC. Like, I don't know what he thought that was supposed to do, how that was supposed to help us. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping that, at worst, we just stand pat and just add some veterans. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing crazy, Travis. Well, I like a big splash, sure, but it has to be the right player. You know what I'm saying? It got to be the right player. And I don't think Ben Simmons, I don't think as much as I love Donovan Mitchell, I don't really think. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. If y'all feel different, do y'all think adding Donovan Mitchell, a backcourt of Donovan Mitchell and Trae Young would be enough to lead us to a championship? Do you think it'd be that backcourt would be good enough to get us out of the just to get us out of the East, much less a championship? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, family. I just wanted to come up here and get that off my chest, man. Chop it up with y'all. Um, just these trade rumors coming out every day on Twitter, every day on Bleacher Report is the Hawks getting finessed as usual in these trades. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I will say with Travis, we don't get finesse like that no more. So, and I know he will sit and not. Travis just don't make a move just to make it. I'll give him that too. So, I'm kind of content on if we just sit back and don't really do nothing. Nothing major, I should say. Nothing major. I can sit back and then I'll just wait and see what we do at the deadline, see who's available at the deadline. Could be some disgruntled players and just wait till next year. You know what I'm saying? But all I can say is this: the more we wait, that's just less time with Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? Because guys, let me tell you, people say you got to be patient, but I'm gonna tell you like this, guys. Time go by quick, and next thing you know, Trae Young be an unrestricted free agent, and he be up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Time goes by fast, so we got to make sure that we are putting on moves. We are making moves that's making this team better. You know what I'm saying? So first thing we need to start off with is, bro, and another thing Travis need to address Nate McMillan's assistant coaching staff. Like we need a better offense install playbook. He needs something. We need more movement off the ball with our players. They just stand there. And I think that'll be one thing that'll help us a lot too. If our player just didn't stand at the 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Hunter, Herter, Collins, they add something to their game in this off season. So when they come back, we're shocked, like, wow, he added that. Okay. But he got to do something, man. And I'm reading the chat, man. Y'all crazy, man. We need an enforcer, said Barnesy. Yeah, we need an enforcer. We need a real vet who don't take nobody's shit. That's what we need. And y'all have heard me say it. Last year we was the Atlanta good guys, man. Good guys helping Collins be helping other players up off the ground and stuff like that, man. We need some G's over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Nate pulled a Genie Bus. Well, what's so funny, Barnesy? I was just watching Skip and Shannon speaking about Genie Bus, and you got to tip your cat to an owner like her, man. Like this saying, hey, man, this is unacceptable. We the Lakers, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's I try to encourage Hawk fans to look at the Hawks like that, and for us to demand excellence from our players, demand excellence from the front office, demand excellence from the organization as a whole. That's what we need to start doing. You know what I'm saying? And I see Raj back here. Raj, you was nowhere to be found when y'all got smoked in the playoffs, man. Y'all need to get rid. Hey, listen, hey Raj, we'll give you Kevin Herter for Siakam. But I'm just playing. But yeah, we need to start demanding excellence. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that shit you did last year, Travis, that TLC, that Gorgie Dane, that was not the move. You need to get Solo back in here too. If you don't find us another veteran or enforcer, we need somebody in this locker room who can hold down, who can lead the locker room and hold it down. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of just hearing John Collins. You know what I'm saying? Lou Will is not the deal. Get him up out of here. He done for. I don't think he did. I'm waiting for him just to retire now. You know what I'm saying? Bringing back Lou Will wasn't good. So we need a real veteran to replace a Lou Will, at least in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. So let's see what's the bar. Bobby Portis, Grant Williams, Pat Bell, PJ Tucker. Exactly, man. But you know what though? You know what, Barnesy? The problem is, can we get a player of those caliber to come here? You see what I'm saying? See, players like them are in high demand by these championship contending teams. You know what I'm saying? You look at like PJ Tucker, right? He won a championship with the Bucks and left and went to Miami. He ain't looking at a team like the Hawks. So we gotta find. We either gotta make ourselves a great destination, or we need to find a Bobby Portis, PJ Tucker type of player. You know what I'm saying? Um, Dominic said we need to get the Morris, one of the Morris twins, the one who played for the Clippers. I mean, it depends, man. We don't really have no money right now. All we got is the mid-level exception, man. That's like between 6 and 10 million, man. So whoever we go after, probably gonna have to be a sign and trade, because I don't think I don't think the Morris twins playing for $10 million this year. You know, what you guys think about? I would love to add. I mean, I don't know how much sense it would make, but I would love to add a Montrezl Harrell. You know what I'm saying? Someone with some attitude, with some dog in him, with some nasty, because that's what we need. But who knows? Maybe that could be a Kongwu. Maybe Big O, Double O could come with that type of aggression. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we'll see. We'll see sooner or later, man. So, um, it just I think we're gonna be put in a lot of rumors, but if I had to bet money, I would bet money and say that we would not make a play for any of those dudes. Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, Gobert. I don't think we make a move. If I had to put money, I would put money saying we don't make a move unless those teams make us a deal we can't refuse. You know what I'm saying? And they make us a deal we can't refuse. But besides that, I don't think we do that. I think Travis is gonna do some minor tweaks and maybe look at the trade deadline is to get the team better. Because I mean, our cap situation is messed up right now. Re-signing Kevin Herter, extension to Clint Capella, geez, that really hurt us. But don't want to take up all y'all time, family. You know what I'm saying? I just want to come up here and talk some all season with y'all. We should be back. I should be back. What's today? Wednesday. I'll be back here Friday, family. Friday. I'm gonna probably be up here every other day, depending on what we got going on with Atlanta Hawks basketball. But I had to come up here and just speak to y'all, man, and see what y'all feedback was on these trade rumors. I know if I see them, I know y'all seeing them on like Bleacher Report and like Twitter and all that jazz. So I mean, hey. So until next time, family, I'm gonna catch up with y'all, man. I'll be back up here Friday. Hopefully, we got something to talk about, some different rumors or something. But it's your boy. I'm out. I appreciate everyone. Salute to everybody in the chat, and I'll catch y'all on the next